Hello there, welcome to Bryan Lomax Movie Talk and my review of The Getaway, directed by Sam Peckinpah, starring Ali MacGraw and Steve McQueen, widely regarded as a classic, from what I hear at any rate. This is the film I'm reviewing for the letter G for my August Alphabet Challenge, which I am doing to raise money for a women's refuge centre in Zambia. So please, if you have the time, check out the links below to find out a bit more about the August Alphabet Challenge and also to donate. If you can't donate, please do share this video or click the thumbs up, because everything helps. You know, if you can share this video on social media, that would be an immense help, just because it gets the message out there, lets people know what I'm doing, and hopefully we can build this centre. So yes, letter G, The Getaway, Sam Peckinpah, 1972. It basically follows this guy who is released from prison by this corrupt kind of, I don't know if he's the prison warden or whatever, but basically this guy gets him out of prison on the condition that he pulls a job for him. He's in prison for bank robbery and whatnot, so this guy wants him to pull a job for him. He teams him up with two idiots who clearly don't know what they're doing. Everything goes wrong and there's double crosses galore, and on top of that, he has to get away, hence the title of the film, with his wife. Are they married? I can't remember if they're married. Certainly his girlfriend, but for some reason I think they're married. Yes, they are, because at one point they say they're married. But yeah, wthere's the question is it any good? And it's all right. There's some really great direction in this by Sam Peckinpah, and certainly when action stuff kicks off, shootouts, things like that. Peckinpah excels at those scenes. He's not afraid to get his hands dirty and shows a bit of violence. It's just, I didn't like it all. I find that maybe Peckinpah's attitude towards women isn't particularly palatable to my taste. I don't know. I can't say what his attitude towards women was. I just, based on what I see in this film, we have women being slapped around, we have them making kind of sexual favors for people in order to get a result. We have another woman in this who basically abandons her husband and shacks up with the guy who's kidnapped them, and which I found really distasteful, and just especially when the husband character commits suicide, and it's just like, yeah, there's a lot in this film that is just, that's the best way to describe it, and just for a film that has such a reputation, that is so highly regarded in many quarters, I was just a bit underwhelmed, a bit bored at times. There are some good character dynamics in it, that, like, I think the journey that the two main characters go on, and will they grow together, will they be pulled apart, and it keeps flip-flopping. I think there's some value in exploring that, and in some cases it is explored pretty well. In others it's like, whatever. It's got a lot of style, a little bit of substance, but I didn't really like many of the characters. Now, I haven't seen a right lot of Steve McQueen movies, if I'm being perfectly honest. I know, again, he has this reputation as a bit of a tough guy, I know he does a lot of his own stunt driving and things like that. I'm aware of films like Bullet and whatnot. I've seen bits of The Great Escape, but really I think the only two full Steve McQueen films that I've seen are Cool Hand Luke and this. Now, Cool Hand Luke was really great, and I felt like he had the right vibe for that film. Whereas here, he doesn't come across as a particularly convincing tough guy in this. For me personally, that's just me. I don't know. I think I would have expected a little bit more charisma from this guy, given the reputation that he has. Now I know that during the making of this film, he actually taught Ali MacGraw a lot of driving skills, because she'd never driven a car before this film. She had to learn how to drive in order to make this film, and a lot of the lessons that she was given came from McQueen. So clearly the guy had something. He clearly had skills and was a bit of a smooth operator, but I don't know, I just didn't sense it as much in this film in the way that I was expecting to, given his reputation. Ali MacGraw too is someone that, again, I've not seen a right lot of. I saw the first half hour of Love Story and turned it off because it was just ugh. And I thought her performance there was pretty terrible. Although I gather she was nominated for that film, or he was, or whatever. The two leads in that anyway. I know that film got some awards attention. I don't know whether it won or was just nominated or what, but I didn't get it, to be honest. From what I was watching, it made me turn off. I've seen her in Convoy, which I don't really remember, but I remember not thinking the film was that great. And here, again, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I'm sure there's about 20 other actresses who could have done a much better job. I'm being fairly harsh, I think. I know that. I always tend to be when I watch these movies that you hear so much about, that are quite famous and stuff. Yeah, if I'd never heard of this film and I just put it on, I'd be like, that was pretty good. Not heard of that one. That's quite all right. But it's a good action film when the action gets going, and it's nice to. I like kind of road trip movies, which this kind of feels like, a little bit Bonnie and Clyde-esque, but nowhere near as good. It was entertaining enough for the most part, even though I found some of it distasteful. But I don't really have much more to say than that, and I probably won't watch it again. I'll give it a 3 out of 5. It is good in the sense that it's well made, certainly from the technical side of things. I think Peckinpah's grasp of the camera and blocking and how to put a scene together is certainly expertly done. I just don't like the characters all that much. So yeah, 3 out of 5 from me, mostly because of the technical side of things and a bit of action. But yeah, that's it really. If you think I'm off my face, it's probably the pain meds for my back. Yeah, do let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of The Getaway from 1972. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Please, once again, don't forget to check out those links for the August Alphabet Challenge, and just down in the description, just how you can donate, how you can help out. Thank you for watching this video, and until tomorrow, when I'll be on to the letter H. Cracking.